What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Gene back with another YouTube video. This video is going to be a NFL playoff prediction video. Just trying things. I appreciate all the support. Seriously, you all have no idea how much it means. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started here. So, I'm not going to say I'm some super fan of the NFL, but I do enjoy watching the football games when I can. My team is actually up here. I'm an Eagles fan. And I also got inspiration from this guy right here, Bengal, also known as like Bengal Designs. He's a great YouTuber actually, and he's just chill. He's a viber, and he's just good vibes. So to start off, we're gonna start on the AFC side. So down here are the teams on the bye weeks, Titans and Packers. So we'll get that into the next round. Now, I didn't really catch the Raiders-Chargers game, and I don't know how I feel about it because I heard the game was fantastic. See, I'm going to be honest, man. I really, really like the Bengals. They're a team that I truthfully did not expect to be this good. This year, I did not expect them to be this good. I knew Joe Burrow had potential based off last year before getting hurt. Honestly, I'm going to go ahead and pick the Bengals. I think the Bengals, they're one of those teams that they're at number 4 for a reason. They didn't really show me that they didn't belong in the playoffs. I think Joe Burrow's been playing fantastic football. He's a quarterback you absolutely want. Jamar Chase, a very historic rookie year. That defense is actually very underrated. They had Pro Bowler Trey Hendrickson, if I'm not mistaken. And, that team they've been coached really well. I like that the Raiders can put up a fight. I think this game's going to be close. Hunter Renfrow, by the way, is one of those receivers that if he's on your team, you're going to feel good. He's a dog. I like Derek Carr. I think this is a really good matchup. I just think the Bengals have it. All right, let me speed this up a little bit. Patriots Bills. It's tough because Buffalo's a really tough place to win at. Part of me wants to go New England here. Because Bill Belichick, I think, is the best coach of all time. He's definitely cheated before. I'm going to go Buffalo here. I was really considering New England. But with Mac Jones, I don't know enough about him. I think this is going to be a lower scoring game because both defenses can make plays. See, New England's, they got J.C. Jackson who makes plays. I mean, oh man, that's going to be a hard game. I'm going to go Buffalo though. I'm going to stick with Buffalo. I think Josh Allen is a better quarterback than Mac Jones, and that really opens the playbook. I don't think New England's going to be able to just run 60 times and really win this game. I think Buffalo can get takeaways. Oh, man, it's tough. I'm going to go Buffalo because I'm going to sit here and keep second guessing and going New England. I'm going to go Buffalo. Pittsburgh, Kansas City. I'm going to go Kansas City. I think this game's going to be closer than people think. Pittsburgh, honestly, they weren't a team I thought was going to make the playoffs. But regardless, man, they put up a fight. Mike Tomlin somehow gets these boys, if not in the playoffs, right there. Every single year. I don't know how he does it. Big Ben, it's tough, man. He's honestly not been playing all that bad of late, but it's just not going to be enough against Kansas City. Now, the NFC, Arizona Rams. This is going to be tough. I'm going to go Rams. I feel like Arizona can put up a fight. I just feel like I don't know if I believe in Kyler enough quite yet. I need to see more. I need him to be more consistent. I know what I get from Stafford. I know what I get from Jalen Ramsey. I know what I get from Aaron Donald. I think the Rams are a better coach team. I like Sean McVay. He got his very first. He was 45-0 when leading at halftime. He had never lost when leading at halftime. He just did yesterday when I'm making this to the Niners. But I feel like the Rams have too much to offer. Shout out to Cooper Kupp, man. That boy is a dog. He's different. Cooper Kupp is different. Matt Stafford's been throwing a lot more interceptions towards the latter half of the season. So he needs to definitely clean that up, but I just feel like the Rams offer a little too much right now. Now, Niners, Cowboys. And again, I'm an Eagles fan, so I'm not going to be biased. No, this is no bias or anything. I think Dallas wins this game. To me, I think Dallas has the best complete roster. Their coaching is what's really lacking, and they're an inconsistent team. Like, they haven't really beaten many good teams, to be honest. So they almost have to prove it to me. I think this is going to be a good game, too. The Niners can easily win this game if they just run the ball. Now, if Garoppolo gets to throwing the ball, Dallas will probably obliterate the Niners. But I think I think they're the most complete roster. Eagles, Buccaneers, I'm going to go Bucks. Again, I think it's going to be a closer game than people think. Like, I know many casual fans, they see Pittsburgh, they see Philly. They're like, oh, no, those teams are going to get absolutely worked. That's not the case, all right? These teams are... The reason the Eagles are 7 was because they were playing atrocious football in the beginning of the year. Then they started to step it up. Granted, they do have one of the worst schedules, but earlier on, I mean, they kept the game close with Tampa. So you have to put that in perspective. And Tampa is honestly getting worse with injuries. It's very unfortunate for them. The injury bug has been plaguing them viciously. I just don't necessarily believe in Jalen Hurts enough, especially going against Tom. You can't pick against Tom. And I've learned that too many times. It's just, I got to pay my respects. Tom Brady is what he does. So, Chiefs, Bills. This is tough. I almost feel like this is a complete toss-up. I'm going to go Kansas City only because they're an Arrowhead. I think being home gives the Chiefs that advantage they need. Had they been in Buffalo, I would have picked Buffalo. I think that home field advantage it's too strong. It's such a hard place to win. I'm just worried. I'm a little worried on the Buffalo offense. I feel like it can be a little hit or miss, and you can't be hit or miss against Kansas City. Unless your defense is really that stout. Buffalo has a very good defense, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Bengals Titans. Now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Derrick Henry will be back for this game. Derrick Henry would have shattered so many records had he been healthy. I'm going to go the Bengals. I think the Bengals might be the hottest team in the AFC right now. They just lost yesterday, but they didn't start, like Burrow didn't play. Like, they didn't really start their starters or anything like that. I think the Bengals, their offense, like I haven't even mentioned Joe Mixon, their offense is unbelievable. They're a very underrated team. You'll see. I think the Bengals are a very stout team. Dallas, Tampa. So what I just said about not picking Tom or going against Tom, I'm gonna do it. It hurts. Again, I think Dallas has the best roster, top to bottom. The biggest thing for them, which is going to make them, I think, struggle a little bit in this game, is they're going against Tom, and Tom's at home. This is what Tom does. Tom's always in the playoffs. Always in the playoffs. Dallas, they haven't done anything. Ever since I've even been alive, they've done nothing. So, it's tough, man. I feel like this season was really good because any game can go anyway. I have no upsets up here, and that's so bad. I feel like I'm regretting the Patriots decision, but I just think Dallas they're too strong. All right, Rams Packers. I'm gonna go the Packers. Aaron Rodgers is different, man. Devontae Adams is different. Those two, I don't understand how Green Bay messed this up for their future. Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams. It's just enough said. I like the Rams. I just don't know if they're going to be able to handle that pressure in Lambeau. Green Bay, it's not a dome where the Rams play. It's going to be cold football. I just feel like it's Aaron Rodgers, man. I can't. That matchup, I can't go against Aaron Rodgers. Bengals Chiefs. Oh, this game's going to be good. If it even gets to this game. I'll tell you, my early season picks were a repeat. The Buccaneers and the Chiefs. I'm not doing it this time. I really like the way the Bengals have been playing, man. I really do. If Joe Burrow can continue to play the way he's playing and the defense can play well and they get to the quarterback pretty well. We saw what happened with the Chiefs last year. Granted, their offensive line was so bad, so injured and battered. But I think the Bengals can make it to the Super Bowl. They really can. And this is no guarantee. If you feel otherwise, that's perfectly fine. Over here, Cowboys Packers. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go Green Bay. I feel like with all that's going on with the Packers, Aaron Rodgers was probably gonna be his last year in Green Bay. Devontae Adams is on his last year of his contract. He's sure as hell not playing in Green Bay without Rodgers. I don't think Dallas is going to be consistent enough in the playoffs. I think Micah Parsons is an absolute stud. Unbelievable. He's the best player. This year, he's been the best player on Dallas. Trayvon Diggs, he's good. I think if they were to match up, I don't think he wouldn't play man-to-man on Devontae Adams. There would be a lot of zone. You cannot man-to-man Devontae Adams. And I think Ramsey's going to struggle the week before. I don't think Dallas is going to have an answer for that offense. Because even if you're shutting down the passing game, they got Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. And Bakhtiari will be back. Jair Alexander will be back. That Packer team is scary. Now in the Super Bowl, Bengals Packers. I'm gonna go Green Bay. I think it's almost like a story that the Packers win the Super Bowl after all that's gone on. You know, Aaron Rodgers having COVID, not saying anything. The Packers falling out of some type of agreement with Rodgers. Adams probably won't be there next year. I think they end on a high note. I really think the Packers are just... I think Aaron Rodgers will get his second Super Bowl. I can't say he's going to get a league MVP. I think that will probably go to Tom Brady. That would be my vote, either Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, one of those players. I think it would go to Tom. I think Super Bowl MVP goes to Aaron Rodgers. I think that defense makes enough plays against Joe Burrow. I'm really telling you, the Bengals are going to be a very good team. They can easily lose week one. Everyone in the playoffs is a great team. Everyone in here is good enough to really go far. You can't even sleep on the team like the Steelers because they can upset you, right? They really can. It's unlikely they win. It's unlikely the Eagles win. Teams have done things like this. The Giants, when they had a really good defense, they were 9-7 and beat the 15-0 or 16-0 Patriots. Perfect record. Patriots didn't lose any games and lost that. So that is my playoff bracket. Again, these can literally go either way. I was stuck on the Patriots. I think the Raiders can easily win that game. I don't really think the Steelers can win that game, if I'm being honest, but it's possible. The Niners can beat the Cowboys, completely mess up my bracket. Cardinals can win. So it can really go either way, but that is my pick. Hopefully y'all like. Subscribe if you're new. Let me know what you think about this video. And until next time, I'm out.